we will discuss on the next topic, that is purchase procedure. As you know, there are different steps involved in purchasing of materials. To achieve the efficiency, the organization has to adopt systematic procedure for purchasing of materials. Different organizations adopt different procedures for purchasing of materials. There are certain commonly followed procedures. We will discuss that one by one. There are 4 steps involved in purchasing procedure. First one, receiving purchase requisition. Second, selection of the source of supply. Third step, placing the orders. Fourth one, receiving and inspection of materials. Step 1, receiving purchase requisition. It is a request to the purchase department to purchase materials. It is a written document of material to be purchased. It gives description of material quantity and the date by which they are required. It authorizes the purchase department to arrange for acquisition of items stated therein. Purchase requisitions may be prepared and sent to the purchase department by the storekeeper for regular item of stock, by the production control department for special materials, the plant and maintenance officer for the items which required capital expenditure or maintenance materials, the departmental heads for the special requirement of the department such as stationery, almirah, etc. Purchase requisition should be signed by the person who initiates it and should be countersigned by the official who authorizes it. Normally, it is prepared in triplicate. The original copy is sent to the purchasing department. The first copy is kept by the department which has prepared it. The second copy is sent to the costing department. Second step is selection of source of supply. It is the task of the purchasing department to have the update list of the prospective suppliers. It can be get the information regarding the prospective suppliers from the trade fairs, advertisement, from the brochures. It can prepare the data. Whenever the requirement arises, it can look into the database for collecting the information. Selection of source of supply includes 2 steps. First one, inquiry for tenders and quotations. Purchase department has to keep itself fully informed of different sources of supply, their financial strengths, terms and conditions. It may invite tenders, nothing but estimated prices from the prospective suppliers. Tenders contains particulars of price, time of delivery, mode of transport, terms of payment and other terms and conditions of sale. There are 3 types of tenders. Single tender. If the company invites the tender from one particular supplier, then it is called as single tender. Restricted tender. If the company invites the tender from restricted suppliers or limited suppliers, then it is called as restricted tenders. Open tenders. It is the tender where the company invites from anyone who is eligible for apply for the tenders. Next step is selecting the suitable sources. After receiving the tenders, purchase department has to prepare a statement showing terms and conditions quoted by different suppliers. The appropriate source is selected after considering the price quoted, terms of payment, time of delivery, terms of discount, financial analysis of supplier, geographical location of supplier, supplier's technological advancement, labor relations in supplier's firm. Third step involved in purchasing procedure is placing the order. Purchase order is a request by the purchaser to the supplier to deliver the goods stated therein. It is a written authorization to the approved supplier to supply goods of requisite quantity and quality at the terms and condition agreed upon. It is an evidence of contract between the purchaser and the supplier. It contains the name and address of the supplier, description and quantity of materials, date and place of delivery, terms of payment, special instructions about packing, etc. The purchase order is generally prepared in triplicate. However, some organizations prepare it in 5 copies. When the 5 copies of purchase order is prepared, the original is sent to the supplier, 1 copy is sent to the purchase department, another copy is sent to the department which initiated the purchase requisition, 1 copy is sent to the accounting department, last copy is sent to the receiving department. Last step involved in purchasing procedure is receiving and inspection of materials. The task of receiving materials is done by the storekeeper in small concerns, but in big organizations this work is assigned to a separate department. The major function of receiving and inspection department are receiving, unloading, unpacking the materials received and inspecting the quality and quantity of the materials as stated in the purchase order. At last, reporting the shortage, breakage or leakage to the suppliers. Thank you.